Assalamu alaikum.
Warakmatullahi.
Wa barakatuh.
I'm just pointing at you.
I know you did.
It's not very often I have the com. It's not very often I'm in control, is it?
No, never.
That's weird.
No, dangerous.
That,
Dangerous.
my
Put you in
friend,
control. Dangerous.
is weird. It don't feel natural.
No, I'm sure. No.
It does not feel natural.
No.
Now, before the break,
we
said we're going to come to this one.
Yeah.
Because this one is brilliant.
I'm looking forward to this.
It is brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, out there, as you already know, I have no idea what's coming.
No idea what's coming.
And I get
None
kind of...
whatsoever.
I get a little bit nervous.
You get a bit nervous.
I have
A bit
no idea
apprehensive.
What's coming at me? I have no
Yep.
idea.
Well, if I show you that, and I'll get that in shot. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
What's that?
That's a red sports car.
It is. Do you know what kind of sports car?
Ferrari.
It's a Ferrari.
Couldn't be anything else.
Couldn't be anything else. It's a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Looking at that, it looks like the Ferrari that, but it might not be actually. It looks like the type of Ferrari that Magnum used to drive.
Magnum PI.
Magnum PI.
Yes. Tom
Which-
Selleck.
Tom
no
Selleck.
less.
Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
Avec moustache.
Yeah.
Which, as a kid, I just wanted that car.
I wanted that moustache. I still do.
Yeah, yes. You appear to be missing a moustache. I wanted that car.
Yep.
I wanted that car.
Yep.
It would appear, so did somebody else.
Okay. So did somebody?
An opportunistic car collector
Mm.
used a test drive to make off with a Ferrari worth
Oh my goodness.
2
me.
million
Wow.
euros. Which
cheeky monkey.
is 1.7 million pounds of your Great British pounds. So we often talk about, you think you're having a bad day. You think you're having a bad day.
Yeah.
And we always preface this by saying, if you are genuinely having a bad time, so if you've lost someone,
somebody,
if you lost your job,
if you're in
you know what I mean.
health
We're
and,
not talking about that.
No.
We're not talking about. What we are talking about is if you drop your toast and it landed butter side down.
If you miss your bus, Oh,
You missed your bus.
I love it.
Oh. You know, you got cut up in traffic.
You missed your favourite programme on TV.
Yes. You know what I mean? You missed the 2 white Muslims in the morning. What
Oh,
about that?
I mean, that's crime.
Unforgivable.
That's crime.
But we just spoke, when you think you're having a bad day, but you're not really.
Nope.
You're not really.
No.
We just like to put in front of you people that are.
Yes.
So that you get an idea as to, well, if you think you're having a bad day, get ready.
It's getting a sense of proportion.
It's getting a sense of proportion. It is. It's putting things into
Perspective.
yes, exactly.
Perspective.
So, given that this vehicle was stolen on a test drive,
Okay.
you think you're having a bad day. What about the salesman?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, I used to trade these.
Okay.
I used to trade these.
So hang on a minute. Did they let this person out on his own or her
Well,
own?
the issue is, now, I'm going to guess what happened here before I read it, but it's a 1985 Ferrari 288 GTO.
Yep. Nice.
Which, in my head, is the car that Magnum drove. I don't know if it is, but it looks like it.
Yeah.
And if you're taking somebody out on a test drive,
Yep.
you drive out first.
Yes.
So you drive out. If for no other reason you're demonstrating this car works.
Yes.
So when you get in and you do rumpity bumpy and kangaroo start it, that's because you're not used to being in this car.
That's right.
It's not the car.
Yes.
So that's why the salesperson takes it out first.
Yes.
Plus, if you think most cars are parked in a forecourt or in a garage of some descript,
Yep.
and to get it out
It's a bit tight sometimes.
can be a bit tight. It's a wee bit of a manoeuvre.
Yep.
So the salesperson always takes it out first.
Yes.
So for many reasons.
Yes.
And then you take it where there's somewhere safe,
Yeah.
where you can swap seats,
You want some wide roads. You want some country roads.
some country roads.
Yeah. You want a bit of dual carriage.
You want a bit of dual carriageway, but you want a safe place where you can swap over.
Yes.
So you pull into a lay-by, you pull into a car park.
Yeah.
Lay-by is best because it's easier to pull out
Yeah.
again. And then what do you take out?
The key.
The key.
Yes.
You take the key out, you get out, you invite the customer to come and join you, you
And
let
when
them
you
get
have got
in,
back in the car.
you give
You
them,
hand the key back.
and
Thereby,
when they pull up, you say to them, thank you very much indeed, would you be kind enough to,
stop the car
and
hand the keys over,
hand
please.
the keys
Thank
over.
you. Yeah.
That's just a given.
Yeah.
And that is a given in a £2,000 smoker.
Yes.
In a £2,000 car, that's a given.
£200 car.
A £200 car, it's a given.
Yep.
2 million,
You'd think he'd be more
you
careful.
kind of think you'd be more careful. Explain that one when you get back. So, you lost the car then? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's gone.
So did they jump start it?
No.
No. So how did they start the car then? How did they start the car then, Yusuf?
With the key.
With the key.
Oh, yeah, they had the key.
So they bought a second key.
No.
Ah, right. So they wrestled you to the ground and took the key from you.
Not exactly.
So where was the key when you got out of the car?
I left it in the car.
Try explaining that one.
Exactly.
Try explaining that one. As you get
That's gonna
out,
be
walk round, they jump in and drive off, and you're like,
That's what we call having a difficult.
that is a difficult discussion. That is a discussion which is difficult. Let's be honest. So the suspect had expressed interest in buying the 1985 Ferrari 288 GTO.
Wow.
He turned up by taxi.
Okay. That doesn't bode well, does it?
He turned up to the
How you getting
dealership.
home, son? In this.
Yes. I was right.
Okay.
He turned up by taxi to the dealership, and 2 hours later, on the test drive, it was time to swap drivers. Come on, Junaid. It's almost like you've done this before.
Wow.
Or you've,
It's almost like you've trained this.
it's almost like I knew what was coming. That's extraordinary. We trade it for a reason, kids.
Yep.
But when the seller stepped out of the car, the would-be buyer quickly hit the accelerator and vanished.
Wow.
So it disappeared. The bit that I found absolutely phenomenal.
Parked round the corner was a truck.
Well, you see, this is how they should have done it. And it should have been straight onto a transporter.
Yep,
that
absolutely.
transporter should have been on the back of a car.
Yep.
And the whole transporter just lifted off.
Off they go.
Put on a, what do you call
Yep.
it? Ferry.
Yeah.
But the whole tanker, not the car, the whole tanker.
Yep.
And off it goes.
Yes.
On Europe,
Gone.
where it's worth €2 million.
Yep.
Didn't do that.
Okay. What did they do?
Didn't do that. Please say the historic vehicle with 43,000 kilometres, 27,000 miles on it.
Yep.
This is a car from 1985. It's only got 27,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
On the clock, should be valued at a mere €2 million.
Wow.
A listing for the car on the dealer's website says it once belonged to former Northern Ireland Formula One driver Eddie Irvine, who raced for Ferrari between 1996 and 1999.
I remember
so the
him.
provenance, yes,
Yeah.
the provenance has just gone up. So this was the gift from Ferrari, presumably to him,
Yeah.
or he bought this when he was driving Ferrari. Wow, extraordinary. Similar vehicles are frequently listed with prices around 1.5 to 2 million,
Yep.
or above $3 million if in the US.
Wow. Yeah.
Brilliant. They're often sold through specialist auctions at the like of Sotheby's. This is a proper pucker.
Yep.
Luckily for investigators, the distinctive car in brilliant Italian Rosso Corsa red
What else colour would it be? I mean, come on.
attracted so much attention that it was quickly found on Tuesday evening after police appealed for witnesses. So they've gone out and said, excuse me, don't suppose you've seen a Ferrari. What colour was it? Red. What kind of red? Rosso Corsa. Oh, we saw one of
saw
them.
that
Do you know,
earlier on
I only
today.
saw one of them yesterday.
Yeah.
What did it do? Went round that corner
Yeah.
and parked where? In that garage. So they found it just by saying, I don't suppose you've seen a Ferrari. What colour was
You're
it?
talking about Paddy's car, aren't you? Paddy's car. Because I saw Paddy in it. And he parked it in that garage over there.
Oh, yeah. So it was discovered hidden in a garage not far from the city centre.
Wow.
So literally, I've just got a vision of the police walking the route, knocking on. I was supposed to see a Ferrari. Oh, a red one went that way. What colour was it? White. Oh no, I ain't seen a white one.
No.
I've seen a red one.
Yeah.
What kind of red? I think you'll find it was Rosso Corsa
Rosso
red.
Corsa red.
Oh, you mean what most people would call Ferrari red?
Yeah.
Is that what you
Yeah.
mean? Is that what you mean? And they just walk the route, and then the final person went, and where did you see it? It's in that garage. That garage over there? Yes. Well, let's have a little look. He's only right, you know. He's only right.
It's Paddy's garage.
Oh!
Oh, this is crazy.
The suspect, however,
Crazy.
remains at large.
Oh, really?
Oh dear. Police have released a photograph of the man inspecting the Ferrari before the theft. Are you ready?
Okay.
Can you see that? No, that's not working. It's there, isn't it?
I
There
can
we
see
go.
that. I can see that.
That is a picture of the man inspecting the car before he got in it.
Right, okay.
Would you let that guy drive? Oh, he's wearing a polo shirt with a jacket. He must be trustworthy. Oh my! Can you imagine a taxi?
He looks like he should be outside a bar
But he arrived in a taxi.
with a pair of sunshades on.
Yes.
Yeah.
He arrived in a taxi.
You're not coming in here. You're not coming in here.
Oh.
That's the kind of person he looks like.
Oh, it says the managing director of the dealership told the newspaper the man had exchanged calls and emails over the course of a number of weeks.
Okay.
Had he? Now, we've had this conversation before. A very good friend of yours, and let's say brother,
Yeah?
if you said, I'd like an email address,
Yes.
could he supply it?
Yes.
If you said, I want an email address that sounds a bit flash, could he supply it?
Yes.
From pretty much anywhere?
Yes.
So what does an email address mean?
Nothing.
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 We exchanged conversations by phone.
Oh,
Not in person then.
nope.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
No.
It's like the bloke who owns it is also trying to justify, oh, well, we're not stupid.
You can go to Tesco and get a pay-as-you-go phone
Exactly.
for £10.
Oh, my goodness.
£10, and you've got £5 worth of credit on it. So his investment was a dodgy email address
Yep.
and a
And a
burner
burner
phone.
phone. Oh, my goodness. And what did he get?
£2 million.
£2 million worth of...
euros
Sorry,
of
€2 million euros.
motor.
What kind of motor?
Ferrari.
But what kind of Ferrari?
I don't know. You've got
A
that
red
intel.
one.
A red.
What kind of red? I think you'll find it was Rosso Corsa red.
Rosso Corsa
That's what it
red.
was. You mean what everybody else would call Ferrari red? British Racing Green, Ferrari red.
Absolutely.
It's Ferrari red, isn't it?
Subhanallah.
Oh dear.
Subhanallah.
So,
Subhanallah.
all I can say is, if you think you're having a bad day,
That car salesman
that car salesman
had a really
had
bad
a
day.
worse one. It got better.
Oh yeah.
It got better
Because they found the
because
car.
they found the car.
Yeah.
Do you think that would have meant that all was forgiven?
Did he keep his job?
Oh, I got a picture of the bloke looking at it.
It was him.
It was him. It was him, sir. It was him, sir. It was him, sir. It was him. What I have in this here picture.
Goes in the
my
newspaper.
goodness.
Yeah, goes in the newspaper.
Oh, my
Phone's
goodness.
ringing off the hook. It's Paddy. It's Paddy. It's
Paddy,
Paddy.
it's Paddy.
Paddy. Now,
Oh dear.
we're being,
So for now, I'm just conscious that we need to go
We
to a
need
quick
to do
break.
this.
We need to go to a quick break. We're going to do a little bit more of this when we get back from
After this.
that.